Leo or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon or Rising sign. This is a look at the energies around you for the month of June. Spoiler alert, there is a high degree of lust in the air for you. The oracle I pulled, Mars in a sparkling sextile to Eros. So this is the planet of drive, passion, action in a sparkling opportunity aspect with the lust asteroid Cupid or Eros. So you can see there is a bit of romantic frisson in the air. I don't know how much of a love thing this is as opposed to lust, but we will find out. I pulled 3 different astrology houses to see which might be a focus for you this month, and not surprisingly we did get the 5th house of romance, so stay tuned for more on this lustful romance. We also got the 2nd house of earned income and the 6th house of day-to-day work routines. So that tells me there's a financial aspect to this forecast as well. So stay tuned. Let's pull some cards and see what lies in store for you for the month of June. Okay, I started with lust, of course. Why not? 5th house, romance. So apologies if you're more interested in the earned income and career side of things, daily habits. So let us start from the beginning. There you are, feeling very balanced in your life, very happily single, maybe just minding your own business and being very fulfilled in your own garden, just sort of, minding your own business, very, very happy. And then everything changes. There is a big sudden change, which leads to a fresh start, but there could be quite a dramatic ending or some change that is going to cause quite a bit of consternation within you, quite a bit of, is this scarf getting on my microphone? This could cause quite a bit of internal conflict here. And really, why is the question? We do have competing pages here. So pages are usually about news. The Page of Wands can indicate travel or the desire to expand your horizons, follow your passions, and be very curious, beginner's mind. So there is sort of maybe a proposal of passion there that is quite light and casual. And here we have news that could be quite painful. It is more ideas-based information. So this is communication of a concept, idea, news, something that might take you by surprise. It could be a painful message. So I will look closer at these 2 pages. But you are going to seem to want to just retain your peace, backpedal from whatever this is causing you inner turmoil, and there might be a lot of information coming at you that you have to process. So, and you just kind of want your peace at this point. And we got the World card here, which is another ending and a new beginning. So with death here and the World, this is really indicating the end of one part of your life and the beginning of another, or at the very least, walking away from something that has sort of come in to cause you a bit of thrown you for a loop is what I'm picking up. Now, the reason why it's thrown you for a loop is this is somebody flirty, but they are flighty. So they're not that reliable. They're in and out, but because they are one of your soulmates, this is somebody, if you haven't met them yet, it's somebody who really is like, wow, you click with them. So this could be someone from the past, which is why it's like, oh, you again. But, there's a fondness there. There is the full package, everything you want. So the fact that it's giving you consternation seems to say to me that there's some issue about timing here. Is the timing off on this? You've just gotten your shit together and back they come, or in they march, wanting to change everything for you, and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? There could be 2 people. So one of them could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. One could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there might be some kind of, or this represents you, seeing as you're the fire sign here. So so this could be indicative of the star signs relating to this. So an air sign and a fire sign. But there could be the urge to travel, to get away, to just move things in a new direction in a way that'll give you peace. So I pulled some picture cards here, which always help. We got another indication of soulmates here with the Anam Cara card, which is a Celtic symbol of unconditional love between friends, between lovers. It's tenderness, it's constant, it is sort of a never-ending bond. Doesn't mean to say you have to be with someone. Remember, this is about fifth house matters of romance. It is also about lust. Lust was the overriding theme that came out in the astrology oracle, remember, which doesn't always indicate love. But there is a definite fondness here. This is one of your soulmates. They are the full package, but they are flighty. And I would say this page energy is absolutely flighty. It is young. It's quite immature. It's ungrounded. It is very short attention span. Doesn't have the maturity to think things through, know their own minds, know their own hearts. So this is very changeable energy, shall we say. So you are being urged to roll the dice in some way. Take a gamble. Now, if this person who's around you is a sure thing, maybe you're being encouraged to stretch your wings. But if this person has let you down in the past and now they're coming back saying they want all the things you do, then taking a gamble is indicated here. It is going to be quite sudden. The electrical energy indicated by this thunderstorm card does really reiterate that there's a sort of quite erratic energy in the air as opposed to erotic. Although there might be erotic and erratic energy as well, you might be quite thunderstruck by a new person, and you might just decide to roll the dice with them. But it will seem very ungrounded, and that might be the doubt that's preying on your mind. Like, is this energy here for the long haul if they're showing up as a page? But this is part of your network of your soul tribe, basically, your network of individuals. This is all part of networking somehow. So I'm going to pull some more cards, do not fear, but you're being asked the energy to sort of lean away from is the Lovers in reverse. And so that is any kind of imbalance, any kind of thing that's out of balance or one-sided. You really want to treat that as a red flag. Any kind of disharmony, any kind of tetchiness that arises, that's not a great sign. Also, if you can't decide, if this is really troubling you, that is your cue to just give it more time, lean away, give it more time, because you are being urged to race ahead with life. Chariot, drive forward at speed and travel. And there's quite a bit of travel indicated here, not only with the world, but the Page of Wands I see as the great traveler. And now you've got the Chariot, which is fast moving to new places. Action, success, forward movement. And two people working together to go in the same direction as well. So that is energy to lean towards. Anything that's going to be moving quite quickly and move on into a new area. If somebody's coming back into your life and they're kind of trying to drag you back or hold you back or take you backwards, that's not what you want. You want equality and you want a forward moving relationship here. Okay, it looks like it is somebody who walked away in the past who's returning, or you've walked away from someone in the past and you have changed your mind and want to go back and start things all over again, fresh start. And this is the opposite of manifestation. This is the card of having zero expectations. Releasing all expectations is the way to go with this sexy, lusty energy. Take a gamble, go with it, have zero expectations. What else do we need to know here? What I'm picking up now is this is an opportunity for kind of fun, and maybe you can treat it as a flirty but flighty situation and no expectations. But this is one of your soulmates. So it could be someone from a past life coming back around, someone you've never met before, but you click instantly with. So the energy is to roll the dice, to go with it, to move forward on it. Don't dither around and let a good thing pass you by, because you know, it sort of smells like a holiday romance, to be honest. Or some stranger from out of town catches your fancy and you have a little whirlwind romance. This could be somebody who ditched you. If it's someone you already know, somebody who ditched you for a different person, a third party, a love triangle potentially, but now they're back and they want just you. They've had a new perspective with the Hanged Man. They've seen things completely differently. If this is someone you do already know, they will have had a complete reversal in their attitudes, which may be quite surprising to you. But we do have, again, the Empress in reverse, which is about abundance and manifestations, and both of these manifestation cards are upside down. Yeah, I'm kind of picking up the words dead end. So this came out in reverse. There won't be any balance in this. It'll be very one-sided. And this is the Wounded Warrior in reverse. In the upright, they are still prepared to fight. I think this is just surrender. Like, I'm done with this. There's no more fight left in me. I'm walking away at this point. I'm not going to hang around and continue fighting on this one. Let's just get some confirmation here. Yeah, so we got the Tower in reverse. So this is about fearing change. It seems like the moment has already passed for this energy. So there might well be a nice little flirtation or a sexy little interlude with someone who you're very fond of. But ultimately, it is better to walk away. The moment has passed for this, and as you try and find balance together, you will realize, I think, that the balance just is not there. Okay, so as always, if you would like a personal reading about your romantic situation, you will get a lot more clarity and a lot more detail. All right, let's pull an astrology oracle for your income. I'm doing these two together. This is the second house of earned income and the things that you value. And this is the sixth house of day-to-day routines and sort of day job vibes. So I'm reading them together because they do seem linked. This is auspicious because we have Venus trine the Sun. The Sun is you, your energy, your actions. Venus is money, and it is attracting good things to you, manifesting. And this is in a trine, which is in a really nice, easy energy. So you should be attracting in a fair amount of money in June, or a new kind of income stream, or just getting a pay rise. Just good things are happening in your second and sixth house here. So let's pull some cards. See what is indicated. This looks quite challenging, fire signs, in terms of your finances, but don't worry, there is a happy ending. So it seems to start with, or where you've been right now, is you may have just taken on some new job. There is expansion here, indicated twice, and breaking out, branching into new worlds. But there's an element here of running away, or someone having taken something from you. It feels to me like this is a new job you've just started, and you sort of take off with a hiss and a roar, but you actually find that you want to escape it. As soon as you've started it, you kind of want to get away, because it turns out it's a lot more arduous, difficult, or painful than you thought. Or there's some news that comes in that changes everything, that has you going, oh, I've got to get out of here. This is not good. And we have you really stepping up to be the Queen of Wands, which is very passionate, very sparkling, witty, creative energy. And this does feel like you. And there is a choice to be made here about moving on or staying put. There is a real sense of betrayal here, one way or another, that is really either realizing you've come to the end of the road with your current job, you've really got the itch to expand, but there is a screeching halt here and a lot of pain. It could be a financial shock. Something happens here, but you are the Queen of Wands, as I said. So whether you're male or female, you are really embodying some creative energy here to not take this lying down. It's quite feisty, is what I'm getting at the moment. There is feistiness here in the. This is all fire sign energy, by the way. This is all you. Wands are fire sign. So there is the real desire to jump on your horse and launch off onto a crusade and get away from something. But you are going to, yeah, you're not taking this lying down, whatever this is. But there is quite a tough choice to make. So I do see you walking away from something. There's spilt milk there. There's a loss of some sort, a financial hit that you take. Something has ended that might be quite confronting or upsetting to you. But you are now embodying the Queen of Swords, which is very no nonsense, very logical. Okay, I'm going to cut off my losses. I'm going to fight this, or I'm going to figure out how to get around this. I'm going to put together an action plan. And that is exactly what you do. And it looks like it could be a lot of hard work. There's a lot to do, a lot to pull together. This does not feel like the reading that I thought it would be, but stay tuned. Do not give up hope. So I'll go through these picture cards because these tell a story. There is some kind of shame here or fear of being publicly shamed. There's some embarrassment maybe about the situation. Maybe you're made redundant suddenly and it's like, I'm doing such a good job. Why am I suddenly being made redundant? So it's some sort of news that takes you by surprise, that feels like a kick in the guts, even if it isn't personally a kick in the guts. There is a declaration here where you are going to stand up for yourself and fight. You are the Queen of Wands, you are the Queen of Swords, so that is passion and logic, so that makes you a fearsome opponent, which tells me that you'll be able to cope with whatever comes along in the month of June financially. Even if it's a lot of work, you can do this. You just have to make a plan, a logical plan, how to do this, how to get through it. Because at the outcome, I'll just cut to the chase, we have the Symphony card, where there is a team of people playing beautifully together in harmony, co-creating something gorgeous, something beautiful, something abundant. And we've got the Cake card of celebration, cake and champagne, where you have a real milestone or something new to celebrate. So there is, it's sort of like a real shock or surprise in the middle of things, or as you kick off the month, and having to put plans into place. So the energies to lean away from are not being able to make a decision. This is the Two of Swords in reverse. So we have the Two of Swords here in the upright, indicating that you've got quite a difficult decision to make and you may not feel that you know which way to jump. But the energy to lean away from is failure to make that decision, failure to make that move. A move needs to be made. And lean towards, this one's interesting, Judgment in reverse. So this might push all your buttons about imposter syndrome, or it might push your buttons about not feeling worthy. With this Pillory card here, this is what's making sense of this Judgment in reverse. Just understand, lean towards and accept the fact that your judgment may be clouded right now, that you might be in a bit of shock or just been a bit thrown for a loop. I keep getting thrown for a loop. So if you are doubting yourself, if you are feeling as though you're suffering from imposter syndrome, drill down into that feeling and know that it's not true. Because look what lies ahead for you. This is my card of moving into a much better environment, where you're going to be so much happier. And look who you turn into when you move into this new environment. This is the most stable CEO kind of energy in the deck, the King of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be somebody who offers you a job or a new income stream. Or this could be you just in such a better, more stable financial situation and a happier one. I'm going to get another couple of cards here for the outcome, because this has felt like a trip. It has felt like a trip. Yeah, look, this new journey has you really setting off on a new adventure with absolute confidence. There is emotional fulfillment on the other side of this journey, as well as all this abundance and stability. So take heart from that. And if that wasn't enough, the 3 word cards I pulled for you for this month, for this financial earnings and day job sort of scenario in your life, you are getting good advice. To me, that says you can trust your intuition, and the people around you will be very supportive of you, and they will help you with good advice. Whatever you're going to be offered is a good deal. So once you stand up for yourself, it could even be renegotiating with your current job. But there will be a great deal, not just a fair deal, but a great deal on the other side of whatever this situation, this painful situation is. There is a great deal on the other side of it. This is actually my best card of the 3 of how good is this deal. It's a poor deal, a good deal, or a great deal. So yeah. And look, joy. So if you are thrown for a loop this month in your earnings or your day job kind of areas of life, just remember that if you're being tipped out of the nest and it's uncomfortable, it is actually going to work in your favor perfectly. So I hope that helps you navigate these slightly stormy waters, my darlings. If you would like a personal reading, email me on orders@abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy for the month of June and beyond.